பாடுவோம். மனம் மொழி மெய் நிறைந்து ஜெய ராம கிருஷ்ணா என்று மனம் மொழி மெய் நிறைந்து ஜெய ராம கிருஷ்ணா என்று அனுதினம் நாமம் பாடுவோம். பாடுவோம் ராமகிருஷ்ண நாமம் பாடுவோம். பாடுவோம் ராமகிருஷ்ண நாமம் பாடுவோம். நமஸ்தே சுவாமிஜி, இருக்கிறீங்களா?
நமஸ்தேமா, நமஸ்தே.
இப்ப தொடங்கலாமா? ஓகே.
வசுதேவ சுதம் தேவம் கம்சசானூரமர்தனம் தேவகீ பரமானந்தம் கிருஷ்ணம் வந்தே ஜகத்குரும். மூகம் கரோதி வாசாலம் பங்கும் லங்கயதே கிரிம் யத்கிருபாத்தமகம் வந்தே பரமானந்தமாதவம். கிருஷ்ணாய வாசுதேவாய ஹரயே பரமாத்மனே பிரணதக்லேஷநாசாய கோவிந்தாய நமோ நமः. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ கிருஷ்ண பரமாத்மனே நமः. Namaste to you all. Last class we have seen some basic knowledge about Bhagavad Gita. Now today onwards we will enter to the proper subject. As you all know, Bhagavad Gita, though it has started in the battlefield, it is required for all of us in our day-to-day life, because our day-to-day life is a battlefield. We are struggling. Not only external enemies are there, within us we have a lot of enemies like Kama, Krodha, Mada, Mascharya. So now and then our Buddhi is the God, and he awakens us now and then. But the wise people, he catch hold of this Buddhi and get more means what to say, a liberated person or a Jivan Mukta. But whereas the poor fellows, petty people, or who not able to understand the power of Buddhi, will become like Dritarashtra and Duryodhana. Here also, the first sloka of Bhagavad Gita, which starts, last class we started, Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsavaha Mamaka Pandavas Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. It is asked by Dritarashtra. Dritarashtra is a blind person who is visually challenged, not able to see the world. We are all like that, because though we have eyes, we are not able to really see the God everywhere. So at one point we are also like Dritarashtra only. So we are asking the Dhananjaya. Here Sanjaya is there. In this Sanjaya is actually the representative of our own mind. Whenever any problem comes, we ask our mind whether it is good or not. But mind is not a hero here. Buddhi is the hero, because Buddhi is Sri Krishna. So the question what Dhritarashtra is asked Sanjaya, that itself shows how much he has attachment with his Kauravas. He asked, Mamaka Pandavas Chaiva, Mama Kauravas Cha Pandava, means my sons and the Pandavas. So he has separated, though they both all belongs to the same kingdom, but he is separated. It means we too have everything. It is, Bhagavad Gita is not just a Purana or a Itigasa, or just it is Bhagavad Gita is a Smritis, Swamiji. Yes, that is all true, but how to apply this Bhagavad Gita in our day-to-day life, that is more important. So every time we get attached with our own means things like cell phone, laptop, and other things. So these things all just though it is belongs to us, actually speaking, we are not going to carry anything, even our own body. Last class I mentioned this. I repeat this because it is very essential. Since it is very important, I am repeating. So whenever we have this attachment, we should say, no, this is belongs to me, but practically speaking, it is not one among me. I am different from that object. This knowledge should come. Then only we will get purely detached from this world. When we don't have any attachment or the body mind complex, the body mind complex, what I am referring is actually the word means the five indriyas: seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, all those sense organs plus mind. These things we are not belonging to that, because we are separated. We are not that. For that only last class I gave an example like Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakaya Samana Vriksham Parisasvajate. That Mundaka Upanishad. Two birds were eating, and one is eating the fruit sitting on the branch, one is eating. On the other hand, the next bird which is not eating, it is as it is, but the fruit nourishing bird is growing and decaying, whereas the witnessed bird which not eating anything is ever as well as subjective and ever conscious. It is not decaying or it is not growing. Similarly, our Atma, from the childhood, what we have seen in our body from this age of 6, 10, 12, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, even after 100, the same consciousness is existing all the time. So we have to hold that consciousness, that I am that pure consciousness, but I am not the body, I am not the mind. But whereas here the Dritarashtra, who is the representative of this ignorant body conscious or mind conscious person, he is asking Mama Kaurava cha Pandava kim akurvata, what happened to them in the battlefield. Then immediately Sanjaya is the representative of mind. He is explaining everything. When we have any problem also, mind will say so many things. For example, when we are, especially students, when they are preparing for the examination, mind will say, no, this question is very important. No, this question is not important. Then he will ask 10% to his friends all, and they will give one suggestion. Finally, he don't know what to do and what not to do. Whether shall we read this or not? So this puzzle will be everywhere. I am just giving the student example because we all undergone for students' life. Even in our day-to-day life, if you ask any Amma, everybody will say, today morning when I get up, Swamiji, I don't know what to prepare. Whether shall I prepare kanji, whether shall I prepare breakfast, what shall I prepare for my lunch, what shall I prepare for dinner. Mind is always in a puzzle. And he will go to the fridge and he will see what vegetable is there, what is available, and now gas is not there. So you see, every day we have Pandavas and Kauravas within us. Every day we have. The mind is getting isolation. Mind is getting always what is there, what to do, what not to do. But we are either in the past or in the future, but we are forgetting the presence. And see, similarly here, Sanjaya, who is always in the present conscious, he is going to explain to Dritarashtra, and that is what we are going to see in the second sloka I have given here. The second sloka, Drishtva tu Pandavanekam vyudam Duryodhanastada Acharyam upasangamya Raja Vachanam Abravit. Here also Abravit, it means past tense, which is already Raja asked. So he is going to explain it. Those who know this Bhagavad Gita, you can repeat when I am stating the sloka. Don't hesitate, because the Bhagavad Gita is none other than God's own voice. So you are already in the God's own country. So why can't you chant the mantra loudly? Whether if it is mistake also, no problem. You can see Malayalam versions are available, and I have given the synopsis PDF also. Soon I will pass this book also, this PDF also. You can have, if you know, and the Malayalam book also I will give you. You can just chant with me, then you will get enjoy. Okay. So here Sanjaya is going to explain by seeing. Drishtva. Tva means it is having seen. Pandava means having seen the, immediately you see beautifully how Vyasacharya, the author of Mahabharatam, is focusing the camera. Like in the cine field they do know. Of course, I don't have any experience in the cine field. Just I am explaining. In just like the cameraman from the natural scenery to the focused battlefield is focusing. Similarly, here also Sanjaya immediately, because the Dhritarashtra king asked, he has focused his knowledge, and he saw the Pandavas Vyuga. What is the Vyuga? Means actually the tactist. Means in the battlefield, no, there is something called strategy. This strategy, what strategy he was using, and how the Duryodhana armies were standing, and where the Acharyas were standing, and how they approached everything, he was explaining one by one. Of course, before going to this, I want to give one more thing. Just I forgot one. As I mentioned last class, sloka number 1 to 20 of Bhagavad. This is the synopsis of Bhagavad Gita, which I have shared with your WhatsApp also. For the YouTube benefiters, I will give you in the description. You can go through 1 to 20. Introduction of Mahabharatam battlefield. Sloka number 21 to 25. Arjuna's interest to see the enemy with whom he want to fight. Sloka number 26 to 28. Arjuna's discovery of his weakness and its consequences. Sloka number 29 to 35. Shoka. Shoka means the intense of sorrow what Arjuna is undergone. Shloka number 36 to 46. His moha. Moha means in Sanskrit delusion. How this Arjuna, a petty person, got deluded his mind, and he got fully confused. And what is the confused? The confusion was made out of two things. One is which is dharma, which is adharma, and falling from one's own duty, what will happen? So these two conflict has come in his mind. Then sloka number 47, Sanjaya's conclusion, because Arjuna also not opened his mouth, neither Krishna also not opened his mouth. So Sanjaya was the described of these slokas. He has concluded the sloka. Totally 47 slokas are there. 47 slokas, and the chapter is known as Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Vishada means grievance. He got means mystery. He got fully sorrow. His mind is fully diluted, and this is going to be explained in this version. So, having seen Sanjaya was explaining, he is focusing his mind, and he explained. Now seeing the Pandavas, he properly saw Duryodhana as approached his guru Dronacharya and asked. You see, now first Dhritarashtra asked the question. Sanjaya was answering, sitting in front of Dhritarashtra, but focusing from Indraprastham to Panipat, or now the present Kurukshetra. Even if you go to Delhi, there is a place called Kurukshetra. I have visited this. So this place, and it was quite means some few miles. But when I was explaining, one student asked me, Swamiji, how it is possible sitting in the palace? How can Sanjaya can able to explain? Then I told, see my dear child, now I am sitting in my ashrama, and I am explaining, and you are all sitting somewhere else, somewhere in the nook and corner of Kerala, and you are all watching. How it is possible now? If it is possible now, why can't it be possible during those time? So those time also the satellite usage was there, but only we are not much aware of it. Similarly, this Sanjaya also got this special power through Vyasacharya, and he is explaining to Dhritarashtra. Now slowly he is focusing his entire thing to the battlefield. Now we are slowly entering to the battlefield. You just meditate that we are going along with the Sanjaya. We are also going entering to the battlefield, and there Pandavas were arrived to the battlefield, and they are all standing, and each Pandavas are having one conch in their shanka in their hand, and now Prince Duryodhana approached Dronacharya and he explained with his ahankara, because Duryodhana had a lot of ahankara. He uttered the following verse: Pashyaitam Panduputranam Acharyamagatim Chamum Vyudam Drupadaputrena Tava Shishyena Dhimata. The Pashyaitam, in the first chapter I am not going to explain about Anvaya, Vetireka, Padachedam, grammatical things. From the second chapter, 11th sloka onwards, we will see in depth, because first chapter is just an introduction only, and we are going to see only the backdrop of on which circumstances this war is occurring. So Pashyaitam, etam Pashyah Panduputranam Acharya Magatim Chamum. There Duryodhana is explaining to his Acharya, "Hey Acharya, oh my master, please see this mighty armed of Pandus and see my talented disciples. Mama Tavashishyena Dhimataha." You see, which he is having such a pride. O Acharya Drupata means Dronacharya, you can see how beautifully my army and the Pandu armies are there. Now through Duryodhana, Sanjaya is explaining to Dhritarashtra, and through Vyasacharya, you see how beautifully in depth the slokas are entered. I am repeating again. Dhritarashtra this one. Duryodhana is going to explain to his Acharya Drupata, that is Dronacharya, how the armies were strategically arranged, and this Sanjaya is going to explain to Dhritarashtra. Through Vyasacharya is explaining to us. I hope you got it. So, here Vyasacharya is explaining in the Mahabharatam. Duryodhana is explaining to Dronacharya. In such a way, Sanjaya is explaining to Dhritarashtra. This is the context. You please keep it in your mind this, because with this only you can able to enjoy the show. So now Duryodhana is explaining to his Acharya. Atra Sura Maheshvasa Bhimarjuna Samayudhi Yuyudhano Viratascha Drupatascha Maharatha. Atra Sura means are big valors or pures. They have a lot of veil, will, amber, shulam, so many equipments they have in their hand. Atra Sura Maheshvasaha, Maha Ikshvasaha. Ikshvasaha means archers, means they are very good in Vilvidhai. Okay, so Maheshvasaha, Bhimarjunaha, all they are equivalent to Bhima, because Duryodhana's main enemy is Bhima. So here first Duryodhana is focusing to Bhima. Bhima, Arjuna also. Here my army people are more will archer, means archers, will with the persons, and they are Sura. Sura means they are very good archeries, and they are equivalent to Bhima and Arjuna. Yudhano is a Raja, Viratascha is a Raja, Drupata is a Raja. They are Maharatha. Since the word Maharatha has come, I am going to explain. You please follow me, then only you can able to enjoy this Bhagavad Gita. What is meant by Maharatha? Now there is a question. According to Mahabharatam, there is a sloka. If a person is having, if you closely watch only, then you can able to understand this. Those time the armies were divided into 4 sections, as you all know: elephantry, chariot, horse, foot soldiers, and warriors. That is Ana, Kudra, Ratham, Adagachi, Villaligal, and soldiers. Soldiers, warriors, all more or less same. Okay, foot soldiers they are just fighting people, and warriors means little means having strong things, equipments, all they can able to handle, like brigadiers, air marshals are there no in the army. Similarly, those time elephantry, chariotry, horse, then foot soldiers and warriors. If all these things are there, it is one patti. Patti means, don't think it is Malayalam patti. Malayalam patti means dog. Here in Sanskrit, patti means actually one elephant, one chariot, one horse, one foot soldier, and 10 warriors. If they are there, they are called one patti. 3 parties are called Senamukha. Senamukha means it's another grade. Like in the company also you can see HR means human resources person, accountant, all those things, marketing manager, and so many people will be there. Similarly, here also there is an hierarchy. Senamukha means 3 parties, that is 3 elephant, 3 chariot, 3 horse, 15 foot soldiers, and 30 warriors. If they are there, they are called Senamukha. Then Gulma. Gulma means 3 Senamukha plus 9 elephant, 9 chariot, 27 horse, then 45 foot soldiers, 90 warriors. If they are all there, they are Gulma. Then Gana. Gana means 3 Gulmas. That is 3. You just multiply into 3. 27 elephant, 27 chariot, 81 horses, then 135 foot soldiers, 270 warriors. They are put together as Gana. Then like this it goes. Then finally Akshauhini. Akshauhini means 10 Anikini. Anikini means 10 multiple. If you make it 21,870 elephants, 21,870 chariots, 65,610 horses, 1,09,350 foot soldiers, 2,18,700 warriors. When they are put together, they are Akshauhini. Okay, now coming to the sloka, here it is mentioned as Maharatha. Here Maharatha, Adhiratha, all these things we will going to explain soon. Akshauhini means this much. And totally in the Mahabharatam, we had in the Kauravas army 11 Akshauhinis. Now you just see, Swamiji, how you are calculated, it is all your own imagination. No. In the Bhagavad Gita, in the Mahabharatam, in the Shanti Parva, it is clearly mentioned all these things in 7 slokas. Those things only I have collected and I have calculated, and which I have referred with Sridhara Tika. There also it is mentioned. Okay. So the same thing only I am following. It is not my own imagination. It is all explained. So totally an Akshauhini means all this put together is an Akshauhini. And in the Mahabharata battlefield, Kauravas they had 11 Akshauhinis. Please remember, Kauravas had 11 Akshauhinis. And who are the 11 Akshauhinis also? It is mentioned in the Mahabharatam itself. That is, I am just explaining this from the Kaurava side. If you see, Bhagadatta, the king of Pragiyogishwara king, he is had one Akshauhini, and Salya Desa, that is the Madri Desha, he has given one Akshauhini. Then Bhurishravasa, he is actually Palgila kingdom, that is, he is also given one Akshauhini. And Krita Varma is actually the leader who led Narayana Sena, because the Narayana Sena which was given by Sri Krishna, the leader is Krita Varma. He has given one Akshauhini. And Jayatratha, the Sindhu kingdom, he has given one Akshauhini. Then Karna Angadesa, he has given one Akshauhini. Kalinga force, he has given one Akshauhini. Then Shakuni of Gandhara, the present Kandahar is those time Gandhara, for your knowledge. The present Kandahar is Gandhara on those time. So that was ruled by Shakuni. Shakuni has given one Akshauhini. Then Sushma is from actually Trigata. He has given one Akshauhini. Then Kuru and other alliances, they have given one Akshauhini. It is actually a typing mistake. Double L. Okay. So he has given one Akshauhini. Totally, if you calculate, all you can count it, 11 Akshauhini come. So Pandavas in this battle Mahabharatam, 18 days, 11 Akshauhini. One Akshauhini means how much I have shown here. 11 Akshauhini war means soldiers they had. Whereas on the other hand, Pandavas, they had only 7 Akshauhini. And what are those 7 Akshauhinis all? Kunti Bhoja. Kunti Bhoja is the kingdom which belongs to Kunti, because Kunti born in that Bhojaraja daughter. So Kunti, from his father he got one Akshauhini. Then another one is Malyadvaja king, that is the present Pandya, Chera, Chora all put together. Swamiji, is it true from the Tamil Nadu, even the Dravidians people they have given? Yes. From south, Pandya, Chera, Chora, including the Kerala people, they also participated in the Mahabharatam Yuddha. It is not my own imagination. It is mentioned in the Mahabharatam sloka in the Shanti Parva. Then Drishtaketu. Drishtaketu is a king. We will read this name, Drishtaketu. He is Chetidesa king. He has given one Akshauhini. Then Sahadeva. Sahadeva, you all know, Jarasandha, the son of Jarasandha. He has given one Akshauhini. He is from Magadha Desa. Then Drupata, the son of Draupadi, that Draupadi's brother, he got angry with these people, and so Draupadi requested Drupada Desa. So the Draupadi's father, he has given one Akshauhini with his brother. Then Virata Desha, you all know, because Pandavas they gone for Virata Desha, and there they took asylum for 1 year. So the Matsya Desha king called Viraja, he has given one Akshauhini. Then finally Gotakacha is also one of the king. He has given one Akshauhini. So totally, if you see it is in this itself you can able to compare. Kauravas had 11 Akshauhini, whereas Pandavas had only 7 Akshauhini. Now who is the predominant? Kauravas normally. But whereas here comes the twist. The biggest king who is among these 7 are Krishna. The Krishna is with him, and that is going to be explained in this sloka. So please remember, Duryodhana is explaining these things to Guru Dronacharya, there he is explaining, oh my Guru, many warriors are there. They are going to give, they are Maharathas, Atirathas are there, and they are going to participate in this war just for me. That Ahankara is there. Similarly, when we have any problem also, no, we say, yes, Swamiji, I have many friends, I have great friend, I have a rich friend, I have a politician son is my friend, and I know this police, I know this commissioner, but at the same time of Christ, nobody will come to us. This is what the explanation, this is what the philosophical thing which we are undergoing in the day-to-day life. Here also, Duryodhana, though he had 11 Akshauhini, you can see 11 Akshauhini and all great warriors, but at the time of Christ, nobody is going to help him. And he is explaining, Drishtaketu Chekitanah Kashi Rajascha Viryavan Purjit Kunti Bhojascha Saibhyascha Narapungava. Oh Dronacharya, from my side, I have great warriors like Drishtaketu. Drishtaketu means he is also a Raja. Then Chekitana, that is Chekitana. I have explained this Chekitana. Then Kashi Raja. Kashi Raja means the present Banaras Kashi. There one Raja was there. They all Viryavan. Viryavan means they are great valors. Then Purijit, that is Puru Deshat Raja. Then Kunti Bhoja. Kunti Bhoja means here actually the Kunti Bhoja means he belongs to one Desham. That place Raja is Kunti Bhoja. Shaibhya is also again a king. They are Narapungavaha. Narapungavaha means they are the best man. So when we are in a Christ, no, we may say that shows our ahankara. Here Duryodhana also in the just when they say na, yeah, yes, I know many things, I have made great friends and everything, but nobody is going to help him. That is what going to be Yudhamanyuscha Vikrantah Uttamo Jascha Viryavan Saubhadrascha Draupadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharathaha. They are Maharathaha. Maharatha means, I already mentioned, there are something called as Atirataha, Maharathaha, Ardharataha, like that. So, it is in the Sridhara's commentary of Bhagavad Gita, he has explained about this Maharatha, Adhiratha and Ardharataha, which I will explain in the next class only. So, they are Maharatha, they are one set of great chariots and warriors. Who are they? Yudhamanyu. Yudhamanyu we have seen. Who is Yudhamanyu? Here we have seen among these 11 people, Yudhamanyu also one. And Vikrantaha, Uttama, Jascha Viryavan, Saubhadraha, Subhadra Deshat Raja, Draupada Rasha, because the Draupada Desha Raja also is the son, that is Draupadi's another one person, means his brother. He is actually enemy with the Pandavas. So he also joined along with Kauravas. Now you may say, Swamiji, how you can relate these things in our day-to-day life? Even now the same thing, crises are going. Even the Arabian countries are fighting. You can see in the current scenario, many, even in the First World War, the Second World War, or even now the present situation, many supernatural powers, those who have nuclear powers, they are joining at one hand, and the other hand, other people are joining, and which sometimes one country will go support to the fighting nation, four countries, and another some countries they will be going against with other people, they will be against. So this criteria is not now. This scenario is not now only. Even at those time also the same thing. The entire nation, they means the entire countries, they are got allied forces. Okay. So even in our time, in our body, we have the same thing. When our body means any problem comes, no, immediately mind will say, yes, yes, this fellow has done some good thing, this fellow has done some bad things, and finally our mind will say one thing and which we will not follow in the other hand. So that is what going to be every time. Every time there is a battlefield, it is not that Kurukshetra is only in the Delhi. It is every day in our mind. One of my Swami, when I met him, no, he told every day the Kurukshetra war is there in our mind, and we have to success fully. We have to come out of this war, and how to come successful, that is depend when you hold your brain or when you hold your intellect. Here he is telling asmakam tu vishishtaye tani bodadvijottama nayaka mama sanyasya sanyartam tan bravimite. Here the Duryodhana further explaining to Dronacharya, O Dronacharya, in my set, that is asmakam, from my side, they are vishishta, they are very distinguished person, and they are not only normal person, they are tani bodhaga vijottamaga, not only Vedas or Kshatriyas, there are vijottamaga. Vijottamaga means twice born, that is Brahmins. Many Brahmins are there. Who are they? Like Duryodhana, not Dronacharya, Kripacharya, Ashwatthama, they are all Brahmins. So, Dvijottamas are there. Nayaka Mama Sanyasya, this Mamaha, this is very, very important here. And Duryodhana is having this Mamakara. Mamakara means it is my, actually they are not belongs to them. They are, if you see, at one point, Duryodhana actually called them, you please come and fight for me. If you see the real interest of Dronacharya, Kripacharya, neither even Ashwatthama, because he has helped, or the Kauravas are helped at one time in their life, they are just returning. In our life also, no, many people they say, Swamiji, I am with you, don't worry, I will help you. Even for me, in the ashrama day-to-day affairs, they say, but actually speaking, no, we should not depend upon any person. In our life also, our father will come, mother will come, wife will come, child will come, and many relatives will come, and they will say, sir, don't worry, I am with you. But actually speaking, nobody will come until our life end. The real thing is, only one person is always with us, and that one person is God, or so to say, that is our own Atma, the pure Satchit Ananda Swarupa Atma. If you have this awakening, then even though they are saying that you should not deny it, even when my ashrama, no, when they are coming, they will say, Swamiji, I am there. Yaundu Swamiji, Gundu Korapalla, but Pakshi, that we should not negate. No, you are not there. I have only God. They are also in the form of God. That just a small twist in our life. This is what actually the awakening. When they are telling that, Swamiji, I am with you. Don't worry, I am with you. It means God is with you. They are not actually, they will come and go, but the presence of God is always with you. One who has forgotten this God consciousness, they have this Mamakara. That is what here, Nayaka Mama Sanyasya Sanyartam Tan Abhravit. Therefore, he is informing, you see, Dronacharya doesn't know. If you just see from the Duryodhana point of view, do you think Dronacharya is such a ignorant? Dronacharya is the Acharya of Duryodhana, and Duryodhana is explaining to Dronacharya that Asmakam tu Vishishtaye Tannibodat Vijotama. What is this? Actually, it shows the pride, it shows the garvam, it shows the ahankara, it shows the mamakara, it shows that I consciousness, I am talking, I am. So when this I am, I-ness comes, then God will disappear. This is what Sri Ramakrishna also says. When we are putting 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 doesn't have any value. But when you put 1 in front of those zeros, then the 1 will be giving value to those zeros. In our life also, we are all 0. And who is the 1? And that 1 is God. When you hold the God, then you all have the 0. But the 0 has a value. But when you remove the 1, then all the zeros doesn't have any value, because 0 remains 0 only. Similarly, in our life also, when we keep the God in front of us, all our name, fame, means degree, qualification and qualities, nice characters, everything will become 0. But when we hold the name of God, then even though you don't have a good name, even though you don't have a good position, even though you don't have a good communication skill, even though if you don't have a good personality, even though if you don't have a good form, even though if you don't have a good things, but if you hold on God, God will take everything. Do you think, just I will give one example, you take of any acharyas, you take of any avatars, Sri Ramakrishna avatara is the greatest avatara, but if you see him, he is just like a normal ordinary man having a beard. If you see Sri Saradamma, Saradamma is like a normal ordinary lady, having not even having a tilak in his face, not even having a good jewelries, not even having a good form of face, but his character, his pure spiritual tapas, and his holding to the pativrata, he is holding to the gurutvam, he is holding to the God consciousness. This is what has awakened us, and this is what has made us. Sri Ramakrishna as Paramahamsa, Sri Sarada Devi as Jagat Janani, and Swami Vivekananda as the great hero of this nation. Otherwise, these three qualities are just like you and me alone, because they also had the same body, they also had the same mind, they also had the same blood and flesh. But whereas one thing is different from them, from us, we all holding our I consciousness on body mind. That is to say that it is my, it is me, it belongs to me. But whereas they doesn't have that I consciousness at all, because they have given everything to God, and all the things, all the time they hold the name of Sri Nama, that is Sri Hari name, that is the God name alone they have uttered. So friends, this is the one good message of Bhagavad Gita. If you read this sloka, Nayaka Mama Sanyasya, Duryodhana had this Mamakaram, that is Ahankaras, another form is Mamakaram. If you give up this, then what will happen? That is what the next sloka is going to be. The next sloka, if you see, he slowly is shifting. That is sloka number 9, no? So he is slowly shifting from there. Anye cha bhagavas shura madatti tekta jivitaha nana shastra pragarana sarve yuddha visharadaha. Duryodhana is explaining to Dronacharya, they all great valors. And Anye cha bhagavat shura, there are so many other shura. Shura means it's a qualification, like great scholars, like that. Na Shura means a great warrior. Madarte takta jivita. Here also you see madartam, mama artam, madartam. That is, for my sake they are going to give up their life. So yes, declared already. That is why in Sanskrit they say vinasha kale viparita buddhi. So this Duryodhana actually, you see, he got, actually he himself in his mouth it has come, mother te tekta jivita, they are going to give up their life for my sake. It is எந்த கொண்டு புலிகள் எல்லாம் ஜீவுக்கு பிராண தியாகம் செய்யவும் தயாராகி மாதிரி வரைஞ்சு. அப்ப எந்த அர்த்தம்? they are, he himself killed them. நானா சஸ்திர பிரகரணா, they are very good in shastram. Shastram is different from astram. Astram means normal thing. Shastra means when you use the weapon with a mantra prayoga, that is shastram. Okay, sarve yuddha visharada, they are heroes and they know many tactics. They are very skilled in the battlefield and they have faced many things. Now you see Duryodhana explaining everything to Dronacharya and forgetting that Dronacharya is the guru of Duryodhana. Now he is slowly showing his weakness. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhishma virakshitam paryaptam vidame tesham balam bhima virakshitam. Oh, Duryodhana is addressing to Dronacharya. Oh Dronacharya, see my unlimited power. Asmakam balam bhishma abhirakshitam. Therefore you all go and protect the Bhishma. Now you see, this is itself a contradiction. After telling everything that so many army people are there, so many rathas are there, so many valors are there, so many kingdom people are waiting there, they are ready to give up my life, their life for my sake, all those things he is explaining and telling Dronacharya, therefore I am telling you, please all go and protect Bhishma, because Bhishma is the chief, army chief, and you please protect. It means what? Bhishma will die, so you all go and protect. Paryaptam vidame tesham balam bhima virakshitam. Therefore, there it is. Here he is comparing. It is a comparison between Bhima and Bhishma. How you see, Bhishma is the great warrior and he is the commander in chief, whereas Bhishma is the commander in chief, whereas Bhima is not a commander in chief. He is actually under the Yudhishthira, but whereas his eye is focusing on his own enemy, because Duryodhana's main enemy is what? Bhima. So now in our life also know what we have to understand from these slokas. In our life also, when a problem is coming, no, we ourselves will say, yes, this is good, this is not good, this is mind isolation, we call it in psychology. Actually, when a crisis is there, we have to sit and peacefully in a tranquil mind, we have to keep calm and we have to sit and meditate whether it is right or not. But whereas like Duryodhana, if you fight, no, then what will happen? We can't able to succeed in our life. So this is the biggest example what one should able to understand from Bhagavad Gita. With these words, I hope we'll continue. Of course, in the first chapter, I am not going to explain it with the full thing, but whereas in the second sloka, means second chapter, 11th sloka or 10th sloka onwards, we will go with deep meaning, because here it is only a backdrop. We are slowly entering to the Bhagavad Gita. Actual Bhagavad Gita, it starts from second chapter, 10th sloka, Ashochan Anvasochaspam Prajnavadamscha Bhashase Gatasuna Agatasuncha Nanusochanti Pandita. From there only Bhagavan is going to open his mouth. From there only Shankara, Ramanuja, Madhvacharya, all the Bhashyakaras also, commentators also going to explain, and I am also following. From there only we will explain in depth. So until that, we will pray to Sri Krishna. Mukam karoti vachalam panghum langhayate girim yatkripa tamaham vande paramanandamadavam Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye